Hey YouTube, it's Josh, FJ55 Iron Pig. Thanks for clicking on the video. Here with Mr. Bacchus. How you doing, bub? I want to do a little update on the garden. It's been a couple of weeks now. I've meant to do this more often, about once or twice a week. So I'm a little slacking. But it's growing up pretty good. Today is the, what is today? It's either 13th or the 14th. I forget. Of June, that is, 2015. Hey, check this out. For any of you that may grow your own cayenne peppers, I have never grown peppers that grow up, completely vertical. There's a bunch of them doing that. I have never seen that before on my cayennes. Didn't know if it's a weird breed thing. But here are my Carolina Reapers. Here's some little babies getting started. Can't wait for those to come out and actually start looking at them. They look evil. These tomatoes, these are the Arkansas Travelers. Not going to get those again. All of them look scraggly and not that happy. But who knows, maybe the fruit's going to taste really good. Ooh, hear that? Big old thunderclouds above us. Made a mistake of putting this basil in a metal pot. It's getting fried. Need to change that out. But my oregano, got to split up into 6 pots now. It's just taking over like crazy. Here's some false jalapenos, or fool's jalapeno. It's not spicy, but it looks just like it. Slightly darker. Everything's doing good. I got all these Roma tomatoes down here. And pretty soon I'm going to be able to have tomatoes, basil, maybe a little balsamic vinegar, some mozzarella if I can find some buffalo. These are red onions. Ooh, onions. Something I want to show you guys. Right here. This plant right here. This is the mint that my wife and I planted last year, and this year it didn't grow back for a long time when everything else started, so we assumed it died. So we planted red onions in the same pot. Decided not to take the mint out because this is the mint's home. Decided not to take the onions out because I want to see what happened. Well, this mint on the left hand side, great spearmint, really strong this year. This mint, the really tall one especially, the leaves are tougher, and it has a strong onion flavor and smell especially. Something about growing it with onions made it a minty onion, or I guess you call it onion mint. It's weird. If I remember correctly, this might be, well, I guess I'll try a piece. It's been a couple days. Yep. Oh man. First thing you get is a really strong spearmint, like kick in the mouth. And then it gets really funky onion. Haven't tried that piece in cooking yet. I've cooked with a lot of the stuff going already. This is all thyme. It takes a lot of time to grow thyme for me. Yuck, 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 yuck. These are all habaneros, regular American variety. Got tons of fruits going on there. And these are some golden potatoes. Yukon Golds. And look at that, I didn't even notice. They're getting ready to flower. What I did, it's a 5-gallon bucket. I didn't poke any holes in it. I wanted to see how it would do. I just had 2 potatoes that I let bud up a little bit, which is start to sprout basically. Put that much dirt in here. Cut out all the eyes, threw the eyes in here. Well, you know, big chunk of potato with the eye. Filled it up to here with dirt. So you're looking a few inches. I waited until they grew above the stalks, grew above the dirt, about 6 inches, and I filled it about half to 3/4 of the way further with dirt. Then I did the same thing, let it grow up to about right here, and I filled it half with dirt. Then I let it grow up to, well, here, and I threw dirt in here yesterday, up to there. I'm not going to put any more dirt in here. The reason why I have about 4 layers in here is because by doing that, you have good healthy stalks, but every time you put dirt over it, when it has leaves and everything, you'll create little offshoots on each one of these layers, creating more potatoes. So eventually this bucket will yield quite a bit of potatoage. I'm hoping between 20 and 30 potatoes at the most. And because there's 4 to 6 inches in between each layer, I'm realistically looking at 2.5, maybe 3-inch wide potatoes. Because those potatoes aren't that big to begin with. It's not like your big old baking potatoes, but they're good. Here's some of that basil. Last time you saw it was only like that tall, I think. Maybe a couple inches. It's well over a foot. Those ones up there are approaching 2 feet. I've already divided these up, and some oregano, and put them in another pot out on the carport. And these need to get some rain today. I hope it rains. It's been dry for the last week and a half here. But that's it.